My name is Madison Cardona and I'm from Houston, Texas. I was in and out of the foster care system since I would say 16 months old. Went to a group home, then I was adopted, in and out of mental hospitals. I was in an RTC. So I was in a really abusive relationship in El Paso, and when I was 18 or 19, I found out that I was pregnant, and I just knew that I was not ready. So I put her up for adoption, just not knowing what to do, not knowing how to really get an apartment. I didn't have a car. I didn't really have a support system or anyone to kind of like help me navigate the way I should have been going.
Texas as a whole is obviously huge, and so there's a lot of youth aging out of foster care, but there are thousands of youth in the Texas area aging out each year, and specifically in Fort Worth, because we don't have a whole lot of transitional housing for teenagers, and so we really have seen a big need specifically in this area. Madison was one of the first girls to join Unfaulted, what we call Gen 1. And I remember hearing about her from a trusted adult in her life that reached out to us and just said, hey, I know somebody that could benefit from Unfaulted, and said, sure, would love to meet her. And so met her over Zoom. And then she started coming to events, and she came in and started building relationships with myself, with some of our other volunteers. She just flourished.
When I got involved with Unfaulted, I just feel like the only thing that got me through everything that I went through was honestly God. I was in a foster home with the first lady and pastor, and it was honestly just terrible. And he was just so inappropriate with us, and the foster home got shut down. And I didn't understand. I was like, God, you literally had me go through so much like growing up, and they took me out of that. And you put me in the same like situation, but with a pastor and first lady, like out of all people. And I could not imagine stepping into another church ever again. So when I got in Unfaulted and she's like, yeah, it's Christian, I was like, we'll see about that. But yeah, I go to church almost every Sunday, and it's grown so much. It's grown on me.
She really pursued being able to go to school and getting a job and gaining custody of her son. And so I watched her very quickly start deciding to like shed this old lifestyle that she had and start saying, I'm not interested in those things. I don't want those things anymore. Madison's adoption is a really proud moment for us, being able to be there and to see her mom and dad adopt her and bring her into their family has been incredible.
We were going to Fellowship of the Parks in Keller at the time. Someone called me from the church and said, I want you to meet Angela Lippens.
Madison and Shauna met at one of our very first fun days, and fun days are just that. They're days where we get together and we do something fun. We were doing a fun day, it was a pampering day, so we were doing manis and petties, and Shauna had been volunteering with Unfaulted for a while and has really just been a key volunteer of ours in helping shape things at the very beginning. And I knew that her and Chris had a heart and a desire to be a family to a young woman. And I remember when I met Madison, Shauna popped into my head, and so it was something that I had kind of wondered for a while, like maybe they'll connect. And as we were getting ready for this fun day, I remember I had a conversation with Shauna and I was like, make sure you meet her and just see if you guys connect.
Well, Madison was very shy, extremely shy, but I was able to get a few sentences of conversation with her at one of our fun days. But really the tipping point was when I asked her to have coffee and she said yes. I invited her to our family dinners. We were able to provide a place for her to just enjoy family. And I knew she wanted family and I knew she wanted permanency. So I thought, let's just legally adopt her.
I was kind of like weirded out in a way. I'm an adult, like why would she want to adopt me? And I was like hesitant just for I was adopted at one point. And they gave up on me. And it just got to the point where they helped me in a way get on my feet. I moved in with them for a while because I was going through like an ugly custody battle. I realized like what love was, just seeing how they interacted with each other and seeing how healthy that relationship was. And ever since then, we've kicked it off. I got married almost 3 years ago, which is great. I won custody of my 5-year-old. I'm in a healthy place, like mentally, physically, and emotionally. I have a forever family that I can call mine and somebody to lean on. I'm involved with Unfaulted, which I love so much because I get to help people who are in a similar situation. This just shows that you can overcome it, just if you set your mind to it.